Tuwani engelled roads. Armed raids. Sabotaged wells. The rural Palestinians in occupied West Bank. Israeli-Hamas war. Since beginning of war of Israeli says they have met with increasing harassment. The rural Palestinians in occupied West Bank say that they have faced increasing harassment from Israeli settlers since the beginning of Israeli-Hamas war in Gaza. Imran said in village of Nawaja that access road has been blocked by large stones since beginning of war, and that he put it by settlers or army. The Israeli army wanted reopen road, but settlers came to prevent it. A stunned Nawaja, a 46-year-old farmer close Hebron in south of West Bank. The settlements are accepted as illegal by the United Nations in accordance with international law. Since beginning of the Israeli-Hamas war on October 7, UN's Humanitarian Aid Agency has achieved more than 6 events a day between settlers and Palestinians, including everything for physical violence from animal husbandry. They use war as an excuse to expel the war from our homes and expropriate our lands. A 35-year-old farmer and militant Jaber Dababsi in village of Al-Daba.Said. European and U.S. diplomats have repeatedly condemned increase of violence of the settlers who followed war triggered by Hamas' bloody attack on southern Israel. Israeli officials, mostly civilians and 239 during the attack, took hostage about 1,200 people. He said, "Act like a soldier." 36-year-old Musaab Lord, a farmer and construction worker, said some settlers even wearing military uniforms they were given right to act like a weapon and soldiers. They arrest people, and we think that they are soldiers. Masafer in the south of Hebron said in one of hamlets.Said. The settlers' 235 attacks against the Palestinians recorded by OCHA since October 7, including more than one-third using firearms to threaten Palestinians, including fire opening. Nearly half of the cases, Israeli security forces accompanied the attackers or actively supported. He said, European and U.S. diplomats have repeatedly condemned increase in violence by the settlers following war. Thomas CoEX AFP. On October 10, Israeli police announced that they would arm civilians, while the far-right security minister ITamar Ben-Gvir said he was trying to relax criteria to get weapons permission. Last month, a session of Israeli parliament revealed that in the first week of war, 41,000 Israelis have requested arms permission compared to 38,000 per year at normal times. Orum I am afraid that they would kill my children. Lord. The Lord said to stay with his relatives in another village to keep his older children away from possible violence. He said, if they kill my children, nobody cares. Nothing would happen. The group examined more than 1,000 settlers submitted to the Israeli justice system between 20,052,021 and found that 92% of the cases were dismissed between 20,052,021. 24 hours to leave further south. Imran Nawaja in Susia said he lived in